Hi, I'm Kelsey Brennan-Wessels, and in today's special edition of Earth from Space, we're celebrating the 10th birthday of the largest Earth observation satellite ever built, Envisat. Launched in 2002, the satellite has 10 sophisticated optical and radar instruments that provide continuous observation and monitoring of Earth's land, atmosphere, oceans, and ice caps. Envisat data provide a wealth of information on the workings of the Earth system, including insights into factors contributing to climate change. With me in the studio today is Henri Laur, the Envisat Mission Manager. Hello, and thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, Kelsey.
Well, Henri, of course, this is a very important milestone, both for you and everyone who have been involved in the development and operation of the Envisat satellite. What was it like 10 years ago watching the satellite take off?
It was a very special night with an incredible amount of interest and anxiety, not only in Kourou but in many places throughout Europe. Never ESA and its member state had put so much effort and innovation into a single Earth observation satellite. So the expectation that Envisat will boost the development of Earth observation, not only in Earth science but also application, those expectations were very high. But the launch had to be a success, and it was a perfect launch by Ariane 5.
That's great to hear. And for the past 10 years, of course, Envisat has been delivering data on Earth's land, atmosphere, oceans, and ice caps. How has this data been useful to the scientific community?
Well, it is impossible to summarize in 2 minutes how much the Envisat data has been used to better understand our planet. So far, we estimate that there are about 2,000 scientific publications based on Envisat data. But I will try to give some highlights. Envisat has seen the gradual retreat of the Arctic sea ice. It has also seen the increased velocity of the glaciers in Greenland, in Antarctica, which are tangible signs of the climate change. Envisat has also monitored the ozone layer. It has helped to establish the map of the sea level rise. It has also provided the most precise global land use map. With Envisat, we have seen the increase of the atmospheric pollution over China, demonstrating the economical growth of China. Envisat has also been very useful to understand the mechanism of earthquakes, in particular for the large Japan earthquake in 2011, where we have even scientists who have seen that the tsunami triggered by the Japan earthquake did propagate down to Antarctica and was able to make some ice shelf collapse. So that's inner science, but Envisat has also been very useful for developing applications requested by public services. For example, the monitoring of illegal fisheries, the monitoring of oil spill. And I like to remember, for example, the large oil spill created by the disastrous Prestige tanker accident in 2002 on the coast of Spain. Envisat is used every day for mapping the sea ice in Baltic Sea. Envisat is used for looking at the subsidence created by underground works or by water pumping. Envisat is used for monitoring floods, river floods. So I think I should stop here, because otherwise the interview will be too long.
Of course, but of course there are very many other applications. But I'd like to take a minute to talk about the challenges that you've faced over the past 10 years. Have the past 10 years been as flawless as they appear?
No, indeed, as you can imagine, with such a large satellite with 10 onboard instruments, we had many issues, and we have still many issues, not only with the satellite, but also on ground. There is also an aspect which is very important, that Envisat became gradually very popular in the last 10 years. So we have more and more users, and that's very good. But those users are also becoming more demanding, and rightfully they ask more data, they ask to have an easier access to data, they ask to have the data more fast, they ask the best possible quality for the data. And with the support of our member states, we have tried to cope with that evolving demand. Maybe one of the most striking example of our effort is to remind that Envisat was planned to be operated only for 5 years. And we have multiplied the duration of the mission by 2. It's now 10 years. And it is not as easy as it may look to double the life of the satellite.
Okay, and what about for the future? What does the future look like for Envisat? Or will there be another birthday to celebrate?
Our objective is to operate Envisat until the next generation of satellite is fully in place. And the next generation of satellites are called the Sentinel satellites. They are part of the Global Monitoring for Environment and Security program. So we expect we will try to operate Envisat for another couple of years, and that will be quite challenging.
Okay, well, Henri, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Casey.
And that brings us to the end of this special edition of Earth from Space. But remember that to learn more about space and about our planet, you can visit our website at www.esa.int. From the ESA Web TV studios, I'm Kelsey Brennan-Wessels.